Prophet ﷺ wanted nothing more than guidance and mercy for his uncle Abu Talib. A man who loved him, protected Islam, helped Islam grow, but died a disbeliever. The Prophet cried and grieved for him. But Allah makes it black and white in the Quran. It is not for the Prophet and those who believe to ask for forgiveness for the polytheists.
You Sunnis try your best to try and claim that Abu Talib alayhi salam died a disbeliever, which is completely untrue. He defended and protected the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam as narrated within Sahih al-Bukhari, volume 5, book 58, hadith 222. Abu Talib alayhi salam said, "By Allah, they shall not reach you," meaning to the Prophet, "as long as I live, until I am laid buried in the earth." So that proves the faith of Abu Talib alayhi salam. By Ibn Hisham, volume 1, page 269, Abu Talib alayhi salam in his poetry said, "Did you not know that we have found Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam a prophet like Musa alayhi salam, described in former books?" So he's attesting to the prophethood of the Prophet. Also in Al-Kafi, volume 1, page 448, Imam Sadiq alayhi salam said, "The like of Abu Talib alayhi salam's faith is like the faith of the companions of the cave, Ashab al-Kahf, who hid their faith and disclosed disbelief." Nahj Balagha, letter number 18, Imam Ali says, "My father was always the protector of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam." Sunni scholar by the name of Ibn al-Jawzi in Tadkhirat al-Khawas, he said that I, meaning the author said, "I doubt the claim of Abu Talib being a kafir." Also, Abu Talib alayhi salam recited the nikah, wedding of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam with Khadija salamullahi alayha. Why would the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam allow a disbeliever to recite his nikah in Islam? That's not even valid. And the fact that in the nikah, in the sigha, Abu Talib testified to the oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, further showing his iman. Also, in Islam, a woman who is a Muslimah cannot remain married to a disbeliever. However, Fatima bint Asad, the mother of Ali alayhi salam, salamullah alayha, was a Muslimah, and also she has agreed to this, there's no doubt about that. But she remained in the marriage of Abu Talib alayhi salam until she died. So if Abu Talib was a disbeliever, surely this marriage would have been broken. Also, Sheikh Mufid in a kitab called Iman Abi Talib alayhi salam, page 18, states that Abu Talib alayhi salam exceeded 1,000 verses of poetry known as Diwan Abu Talib alayhi salam, confirming his acknowledgement of the prophethood of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi. Also, Majmal Bayan, volume 4, page 31, and Al-Tibyan, volume 8, page 164, Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam have confirmed that Abu Talib alayhi salam was a Muslim. Then this brother mentions a verse of the Quran in Surah Tawbah, chapter 9, verse 113, where it says, "It is not for the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wa alihi and those who believe to ask forgiveness for the polytheists." And he's saying that this is about Abu Talib alayhi salam. However, this is Surah Tawbah, right? Surah Tawbah is one of the last surahs to be revealed to the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wa alihi in Medina, which was when? Roughly 9 AH, 9th year after Hijrah. Abu Talib died when? 619 AD, before the Hijrah. So that means Allah is telling the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, don't ask forgiveness for Abu Talib alayhi salam 9 to 10 years after his death. So it was okay for him to ask for forgiveness for 9 years, but now all of a sudden stop it. How does that make sense? Why would Allah reveal something about something 9 years later? And under this verse of chapter 9, verse 113, we look at Tafsir Burhan by Allama Hashim Barani. He says that the Muslim said to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, "Why don't you ask forgiveness for our fathers who died in the pre-Islamic era?" Meaning the polytheists. And that's when Allah revealed this verse. So it's got nothing to do with Abu Talib alayhi salam. Also within Sahih al-Bukhari, volume 4, page 247, it says that this verse was revealed about Abu Talib alayhi salam, but the chain has Syed bin Musayyib, who was a hater of Ali alayhi salam, as narrated in Al-Ghadir by Allama Amini, volume 8, page 56. So obviously, haters of Ali alayhi salam are going to call his father a non-believer. Also, Sunni Ibn Abil Hadid in his Sharh of Nahj al-Balagha, volume 13, page 272, says that Abu Talib alayhi salam invited Fatima bint Asad, salamullahi alayha, his children and the king of Abyssinia to Islam. If he wasn't a Muslim himself, why is he inviting people to Islam? Also, Bihar al-Anwar, Allama Baqir Majlisi, volume 35, page 110. Ali alayhi salam said, "The light of Abu Talib alayhi salam will dominate all lights except the light of the five on the day of judgment." Allama Amini in Al-Ghadir, volume 7, page 380, Imam Baqir alayhi salam said, "The faith of Abu Talib alayhi salam will be preferred to the faith of all the people if it was put on a scale." Yet you claim he's a disbeliever. And finally, Al-Kafi, volume 1, page 448, Imam Sadiq alayhi salam said, "Abu Talib alayhi salam is like a Ashab al-Kahf who hid his faith."